to another episode of The Mind of Reese. Today we are talking about all of the unseen shadows keeping you from Stripe notifications all day, every motherfucking day. Today's a really interesting day. I've had just so many different calls with my membership and my mastermind and having conversations around the unseen shadows keeping you from Stripe notifications all day and every day. Stick around for the whole thing because you are going to get some potent goodness as to the reasons why, if this is happening to you, which, I know it is. All roads in your business, let's just be clear, all roads in your business should lead to Stripe notifications all day, every day. All roads in your business should lead to sales every single day. Your content, your offers, your messaging, your method, all of it. Every part of your business should be working together to create sales, Stripe notifications, cha-chings, the ding-dings on the ping-pings and the phones every day, all day, every day. And if it's not doing that, we're going to talk about why. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're like, but Reese, I do all the things. Okay. You're doing all the things. You have all the strategy. I know this. You are a badass. You have built a brand that is so fucking amazing. You have the visibility. You are posting consistently. You're doing the different types of posts that you've been taught, whatever it is, but you're still finding yourself that you're not hitting those Stripe notifications every single day. You're not getting the sales that you desire. You're not getting the bookings that you desire. So here's what I need you to hear. I can automatically tell you are only traveling the roads that feel safe with just one overview of your content. I do so many messaging audits, and it's obvious when you are only doing the things your nervous system can tolerate. When you are only building what doesn't make you confront the real villain inside you. And that's a bypass that most high-level, high-performance entrepreneurs, influential women miss. All of the unseen shadows keeping you from your Stripe notifications all day, every fucking day. So if you're bypassing the signals of your body, you are not building power. You are not becoming a woman of influence. But this is not, for me right now, this is not for me to call you out, but to call you up. Because if you are feeling like you are doing all of the things, what do all of the things even look like? That might mean you are posting every single day. You are on multiple platforms, that you are selling in the DMs, that you are having conversations. But every time someone comes into the DM, it takes maybe 5 different DM calls back. You have to take so many sales calls. You are over giving, over performing, over explaining exactly what you need to do. And you're feeling more tired, less and more energetically drained, and wondering why you're still hitting that wealth ceiling, that wealth cap, that that you were like, well, I've gotten here to my 10K, 20K, even 30K, 40K cash months, but I'm looking for that 50 to 100K cash months. So I'm going to call you up right now because it's funny to watch people online and see all of the same things over and over and over again, all of the same content, even some very similar stories, almost like it's a generated formula. Maybe it's a little AI in there, no shame, but it's all like great work, but it's not felt. It doesn't feel like art. Something I will say to you when you enter my world again and again and again is that you are a fucking artist. I don't care what it is you do. You have always been an artist. You take raw material of life and you decide in that moment whether to turn it into gold or throw it away. You get ideas every single day. Don't even tell me that you don't, okay? You get ideas every single day. And you're like, oh, am I going to use this idea to make me money, or am I not going to use this idea to make me money because it doesn't align with me? Boom. You get to choose. You are an artist. That is a fact. You are a fucking artist. So the fact that you can right now take one idea out of thin air and turn it into a 6-figure offer is a testament to that. But there are so many creatives and healers and artists and coaches who are still playing at the immature level of an artist because they have yet to allow themselves to confront the very thing that will make you more money, that will bring you more freedom, that will actually make you so fucking emotionally rich that it would be absolutely inevitable that you are hopping on a new timeline of where everything you've ever dreamed and have never dreamed of is all fucking possible. So the villain The shadow, the part of you that is actually here to show you what unique special fucking superpowers you bring to the motherfucking table, that part of you is actually the part that holds all the power. But you hide that part, you bypass that what? And all in the hopes of being seen but not too seen. Making good money but not making great money, right? We all say, I want to make great money, but well, I should just be happy with where I'm at. Because to your nervous system, great money costs you. To your subconscious, to the exiled part of you, great money costs you. It costs you confrontation. To confront the responsibility your subconscious mind deems as too much. To confront the discomfort of overthinking. How is this going to work? How can I keep this money up? I just hit a $50,000 cash month. How am I going to do it again next month? It confronts your perfectionism and your procrastination because you're still playing nice with the parts of you that want to be fucking free. And those parts you're ignoring, that's that shadowy shit that's costing you thousands of dollars per month. I'm going to break this down. All of the unseen shadows keeping you from Stripe notifications all day, every day. So shadowy shit that's costing you thousands of dollars, number one. I made notes. You're still performing. This one's an easy one. You know when you're wearing a mask. You built a beautiful brand, but it's a performance. It doesn't feel like possession. It's feeling like, let me be loud, let me try to be self-expressed, but I'm actually not self-possessed. See, I'm not here for self-expression. I am here for self-possession, because full fucking ownership of exactly who I am at this very moment and the desire to be more than that as well, all of it, no shame in any which little dark crevice of my high-performing life, high-achieving identity. That's where you're performing. You do not have self-possession, which does not bring you actual, authentic self-expression. It just makes you loud. You get visible, but you can't convert. There's a difference. We want the visibility, that's great, but if you can't convert that, if you can't make sales off of that, that's where you're missing the mark. You write what's safe. Your messaging is what's safe to your nervous system. Sure, it's probably audacious enough, even activating to people. But you can still feel your desire for approval behind it. The problem isn't that you want approval. The problem is that you shame it because you want it, and you don't want anybody knowing that you want it. How weird would it be if you somehow said, I just want to be better than everybody? Oh, that would be hard to say. Oh my goodness. If that feels like, oh, I can't say that. Or maybe you can, but can you say it audaciously? Can you say it without having to try to explain yourself? I just want to be better than everybody. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to think certain things, and you're afraid of that judgment. You shame your desire for approval. The fact that I want approval, I'll just ask for it. Hey, baby, give me some validation. I want to know I don't ask my man, do I look good? I ask my man, tell me I'm pretty. Because I know I'm pretty. I just want you to tell me because I love the validation. See, it's not the problem. It's the shame behind the thing that you desire. You shame your desire. You hide the rage, the desire, or the doubt that you would actually make you magnetic. So the shadow you're avoiding is shame and inferiority. And what it's costing you is true resonance. Clients can feel your frequency is filtered. They feel that. They might not articulate that within their conscious mind, but they do feel it. They don't buy from perfection, yet we know this. They buy from pattern recognition. Why? Because when you recognize the pattern within you, you are able to say it and articulate it out loud in the online space, and then they feel it. And why do people buy? Because they feel like it. So they recognize the pattern, ooh, that hit, girl. And if they can't see it themselves in your truth, they will absolutely scroll past. So shadowy shit that's costing you thousands of dollars. Number 2. You're still worshiping overworking. You say you want ease, but deep down, you don't trust money that comes in without struggle. So you only feel worthy when you're burned out. If you're not in a launch, you feel lazy. If you're not doing something, you feel like you'll be forgotten. You're irrelevant now. right? The shadowy shit that you're avoiding is the admittance that overworking, you like it. And the shadowy shit is the superiority and the control of that. You're like, ooh, the overworking makes me feel in control. Oh, I just, who here is told, who said the thing? When someone asks, how you been? I've just been so busy. Don't act like you, deep down in your shadows, in the exiled parts in you, truly kinks the fuck out. Oh, I'm just so busy. I'm looking at all y'all, okay? I'm just so busy. It honestly, it gives you a little hit. It gives you a hit of love. It gives you a hit of belonging because what? You've been taught this. So, what this is costing you: nervous system expansion and scalability. Your system is addicted to the chaos. And until you get right and say, I love my chaos, I love my craziness, I love the fact that I am like nothing is organized and everything is organized all at the same time, you confuse pressure with productivity. And that energy is repelling the very clients you say that you want to lead. Because you don't own this, you will always feel like you have to try to over deliver, overwork, give so much, post 5 times fucking day, and post all the time in your stories just to stay relevant because you want to control how people are seeing you, want to stay on top, when really your frequency is the frequency that you emit is actually what keeps you top of mind. Shadowy shit number 3 that's costing you thousands of dollars. You bypass your jealousy. Who here compares himself? I can see your proverbial hand through all the people out there that definitely compares themselves to other people in the online space. And I see this a lot with healers, coaches, and creatives all across the board. You scroll and you spiral. That's the thing. You scroll, you spiral. You scroll, you spiral. You see someone doing what you know you're meant for, and instead of letting it sharpen you, you shame it. You shrink, you unfollow. You don't want to be like her, but you're missing the fucking point. See, the shadow you're avoiding is envy. And what it's costing you is direction and clarity. Jealousy is your nervous system's way of where you desire more. But until you integrate that, until you just admit, I'm fucking jealous. I'm jealous. And hey, you want to integrate that faster? Say it out loud. Tell the people out there, you know what? I caught myself getting jealous today. Ooh! How good does it feel when someone just admits it? I don't get jealous. I don't get jealous. No, I get jealous. Fuck yeah. There's a big part of me that gets jealous. Huge part of me that gets jealous. Jealous just shows you where you desire more. But until you integrate that, you will still build what's safe instead of what's true for you, what's in strategic alignment for you. Shadowy shit that's costing you thousands of dollars. Number 4, you think control is leadership. You overscript your launches, you micromanage all of your fucking content, you're chasing conversions, you treat your business like an emotional support fucking animal. You're like, oh, please, just give me the validation that I need, please. Or you spiral, right? Your shadow you're avoiding is the micromanagement, right? The perfectionism, the fear, the feeling uncertainty. What this costs you is trust and receptivity. When you grip that really tight, you block the very intimacy that creates buying energy, right? Your audience can't relax into your world because you're not relaxed. They feel like they have to act like you. When they're in your world, they're like, you're like freaking out, but you're also trying to be like not freaking out. You know, you're trying so hard to not freak out, even though you're freaking out. And we can all feel that energy. I can feel that energy. I literally can feel the energy through your content. I don't even have to read anything. Just the creative aspect of the content, just the hooks that you have in your content, I can feel it. Shadowy shit that's costing you thousands of dollars. Number 5, the good girl. People pleasing. You bend and you shrink and you smile and you teach about liberation, but you still hesitate to disappoint. This is what freedom looks like. And yet, the fear of feeling disappointment. So you play nice. You ask for permission with your energy. You're so scared to be seen as too much that you're not actually being seen at all. You're getting by, which is great. Getting by is great. Getting by gets you like 10K, even 20K months. Getting by is great. I've been there. 20K months. I should just be grateful for this. I'm doing great. I'm making $250,000 a year. I should just be grateful for that. Good girl energy. Good girl energy. The shadow you're avoiding is the people pleasing and the rejection wound. And what it's costing you is authority and distinction. It's costing you main character fucking energy, bitch. You don't become a woman of influence by softening your edges. You become unforgettable when your energy says, this is who I am. You can come or go. Please unfollow. Okay? So these are just the 5 that I teach in everything. The shadows you're avoiding are the exact things that would make your money blow the fuck up. That would make your bank account blow the fuck up. But only if you stop rejecting them and start refining them into a method, a message, and a motherfucking cult status movement, okay? So this is what we are doing in Selling from the SOMA. And get your asses in. We start next Monday. See, Selling from the SOMA, it shows you how to start embodying your offers. It teaches you to sell through your frequency, not just your effort. And it turns your unspoken stories into systems, your shame into structure, and your nervous system as the fucking blueprint to your sales strategy. Because the biggest lie in this industry is that selling is about logic. It's not. It's about nervous system resonance. It's about shadow integration. It's about your body's ability to hold power without leaking it into perfection, control, or fear. You already know what to say. You already have what you offer. But until you integrate that part of you that's still scared to be fully self-possessed, not self-expressed, self-possession, to be fully seen, in all of which you are, not just this curated, beautiful little parts of what you want people to see, you will continue to create content that performs instead of content that actually makes you sales without you actually ever needing to post that day if you didn't want to. Selling from the SOMA is the recalibration. If you are ready to turn your shadows into $1 million method and message, because ease, baby, isn't just a fucking, it's not just a vibe. It's a nervous system you train for ease. I love you guys so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.